Between you and I'm kind of more scared of dead bugs than I am of live bugs. This one's dead and I'm kind of freaking out, but I thought I'd take a video of it because it's a pretty dead bug. Can't really see it very well, but whatever. Hey, do you remember that one time before cheer season when I made a vlog like every day? Man, those were the days. I really missed you guys. Is it recording? Let me check. Yep, it is. It always is whenever I turn the camera around. Sorry about that. I was going to talk about my 8th group today, but then I decided I didn't want to because I have more to process concerning that topic before I start talking about it. Not like there's anything really bad, but I just want to know exactly what I'm thinking about it right now. Because for a while, I was really afraid that our youth group was going to become a social club, but now we have new youth leaders coming in soon, and maybe they'll change things for the better. So I want to give them a chance before I decide that I gotta take action. So I think instead during this vlog I'm going to talk to you about relationships. First things first. If you are in high school, you have no idea what you're doing, okay? It gets frustrating when a bunch of kids that are like 16 through 18 act like they have this relationship thing down. Like they know exactly how they're supposed to be in a relationship and they're ready to get married, and it's just like, no, you're not. Is anybody ever fully prepared for something like this? I think it's completely naive to assume that you are going to be a natural at relationships. I think the more tedious you are about it, the more cautious you are and the more insecure you are. I know it sounds bad, but the more insecure you are, the more careful you're going to be, and I think the more rewarding the relationship is going to be in the long run, if you know what I mean. Now, I definitely don't think that you should be insecure in yourself before getting into a relationship. That's not what I meant. You should definitely know who you are and be comfortable with who you are completely before you associate yourself in another relationship, because you can't put the weight on another person to define yourself for you. You can't let them be the person that can determine your worth, because really, they don't have the authority to wield that kind of power. God is the only one that can really define you, because He's the only one that can see you inside and out and knows everything about you. He's the only one that can judge you fairly. So you can only get your worth from Him. But that's something you probably have to learn on your own. Just make sure that you're not trying to put the burden on your boyfriend or girlfriend. It isn't their job, so naturally they're going to suck at it. What I meant when I said you need to be insecure in a relationship, I didn't mean like insecure. I just meant like tedious. Don't rush into trusting someone. I don't think that anybody can actually do that. And when you try to force it, it's ingenuine and really dangerous. It's okay to be tedious. It's going to take a long time, but if it's something worth your time, then, it's worth your time. Well, I'm sorry. That sentence sucked. Let me try again. What I meant was, it's going to take a lot of time. You can't just rush into trusting someone with everything about you. Be patient. Take time. If you care about this person as much as you think you do, then you're going to be willing to take time to learn to trust them and to learn how to let them trust you. Also, just a side note, I don't really understand the whole dating for fun thing. Like, don't get me wrong, dating should be fun. You're supposed to have fun with this person. Like, why not? That's important. It would be stupid if you were just angsty and irritable the whole time and so serious whenever you're around each other. Have fun, for goodness sakes. But don't date just so that you have a boyfriend or girlfriend. That's something I can't really wrap my head around, because when you think about it, okay, explain to me what changes between a friend that is a boy and a boyfriend, other than like completely ruling out the physical factor. Nothing physical, just friend that is a boy and a boyfriend. What changes? If you're not dating for marriage, then honestly, I don't see any changes that are for the better. I mean, you're just more possessive of each other and isolate yourselves from other people, and it's just more about status than anything. And in a healthy relationship, I don't think that would be true at all. I think that you would grow to trust each other enough to be open with your friends just as much as you usually are. Which is why my boyfriend's such a stud. Just saying. He's so chill. Anyway, back to the point. What was I saying? Oh yes, changes. Changes between being a friend and being a girl/boyfriend. So, I think there's probably something I'm missing, because dating for fun is pretty popular. I just don't understand it, because I'm crazy, 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 crazy. So, if I'm missing something else, you should tell me, because I just don't see the point of it at all. I think I'm gonna keep this one short, because I don't really have a whole lot more to say. But, I don't know, that was just my little rant on relationships for right now. I'm hoping to get some response videos or comments or something. I don't know, because I think I have a really different view of relationships from other people, and I love discussing things that I see differently. Does that make any sense? Like, I like seeing all different sorts of points of views because I like to learn, and so I don't want this to turn into an argument or anything at all. I just want to learn and see where you're coming from, and, well, argue, but not for angry reasons, but just to expand my horizons, if that makes any sense. So, you should make me a response video or leave a comment or something. Thanks so much for spending your time watching this video that really probably wasn't that interesting. But I hope your weeks are going fantastic, and I hope I make another vlog soon and cheerleading doesn't get in the way. Oh my gosh, today we had to run 20 laps around the gym. 20 laps. I know that probably doesn't sound that bad to a lot of you if you're athletic, but 20 laps for me, like, I felt like I had to vomit at the end, and it was just because one girl was late to our last game, and while that's a totally fair punishment, I just wish she hadn't been late, because it's like, come on, you applied to be a co-captain, and you're not even gonna make an attempt to come to the games on time. You're gonna make the whole squad run? I mean, we already had to do conditioning. It's like, and if she's late again, or if anyone's late to the next game or practice, we have to run 25. It increases by 5 every time now. And that's just terrifying. Also, for the record, wimps lift weights. Cheerleaders lift people.